A few days ago, Mark Hamill tweeted that he's still angry that Luke Skywalker was depicted cutting off the Wampa ice creature's arm in The Empire Strikes Back. And so the tweet read, "When filming scene, I was assured my lightsaber swipe toward camera, creature not on set, would simply singe fur to scare him off. Horrified to later see amputation and unnecessary cruelty. Wampa was hungry, not evil. Luke would never do that. Hashtag still angry 2017. So, well, that shows that Mark Hamill is definitely an animal lover. When he mentioned that, I just thought to myself, wow, like, I guess I hadn't really seen this moment that way, or it hadn't occurred to me, but yeah, the Wampa ice creature is an animal, and it just wanted, Luke for dinner. So, what do you guys think about that? Does it bother you as much as it seems to bother Mark Hamill? And you could compare this scene actually to the treatment of Star Wars animals in other scenes as well. So, you have the Rancor in Return of the Jedi, but I do think that's a bit of a different situation because that's kind of life and death for Luke. Whereas fighting the Wampa in the Empire Strikes Back scene, he could have just, singed his fur and gotten away. With the Rancor, he kind of needed to get rid of the Rancor probably in order to get out of there. So there are kind of fewer options. You could also compare it to the arena scene in Attack of the Clones, where you have various creatures that Obi-Wan and Padme and Anakin end up fighting. So, yeah, there's different treatment of animals, of Star Wars animals in the movies, and when is it justified to be harming these animals and when is it not? Some of it's maybe a matter of opinion, but I do think Mark Hamill does have a point in this scene that it's really unnecessary for him to cut off the Wampa's arm, but you can just see somebody, from production saying, oh, we need to show him cutting off the arm because that'll give, the audience a gross out moment, and they'll go like, oh, or it just shows how powerful a lightsaber is, kind of jarring and impressive. So I'm sure just that was the argument visually. It's more stimulating to see an arm being cut off rather than singed fur, but I definitely see Mark Hamill's point, and now that he's made it, I kind of agree with that, and to the point where, Mark Hamill and other people could argue that's not very becoming of Luke, or it's even just out of character for Luke to be doing that. But on the other hand, remember that Luke used to bullseye womp rats on Tatooine, so he's maybe not too much of an animal lover. You can't give him full credit on that. So it's maybe another factor to toss in there, but that's an interesting little tidbit for Mark Hamill to bring up in his tweet. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think that Luke Skywalker should have cut off the Wampa's arm in Empire Strikes Back? And what do you think about the treatment of animals in a variety of other Star Wars movies and scenes? Let me know in the comment section.